Right.
Yeah.
A lot of artists struggle with consistency. How do you stay locked in? Because I see that you pretty locked in.
Yeah, King. I mean, I've been rapping for a real long time, man. And when you come from the cloth of it, you come from where I try to explain to some of the young brothers that I share music and do music with, and that I link up with from time to time. It's like, yo, man, like hip hop was something that you did.
Right.
You were. It wasn't just something you just put on. It wasn't just an outfit. Like it
Right.
was your form of expression. You would see hip hop everywhere. You go in the corners and dudes be rapping. If
Right.
you nice and you knew what it takes, we let you win, no matter how you look. So just putting in the work and the dedication to just your form of expression.
Right.
Hip hop would became a very place of I want to just say neutral ground, but of like-minded individuals. So just take the craft seriously, take the art form serious, take learning, take the lessons. It's only going to make you better. It's only going to make you iller. It's only going to make you appreciate what you can do and what your contribution is. Everybody's not going to be a rapper, but
Right.
we need DJs, we need producers, we need, graffiti artists, we need MCs, we need people that dance, we need people that dress and everything. So it's all relative. Once you can find it, and makes your appreciation of it more, more delicate. So that's what I want to do. My goal is to eventually have a place where I can just bring dope people at and let's just do some dope content.
Right. So you've been featured across multiple of the My Detroit Hustle platforms. What would you say that exposure has meant for you?
Well, honestly, I could say it's meant a lot more than words can describe in this sense. I'm really a person from where I say I am, from the Bronx, where, like you gotta be grateful for every day and for every opportunity that you get, because ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You gotta earn it. So me having a special privilege and honor to have had some Detroit connections throughout my years, this means a lot in the sense of this is more than what money can buy. This is genuine connection. This is genuine. I rock with what you do. And that's what the real art form is, genuine people and genuine connection of people that I connect with. Business is great, but the art form and the culture of it is the pureness of it. I
Right.
feel like we can't never lose that if we want to still feel like we have some control over it, because we see what the entertainment business do for it. So
Right.
just appreciating the culture of it and what we do and what we all contribute, like we all matter. So Detroit, and just having my love for the different miles and the different people that I connected with. Shouts out to the producers and the artists that are fire, that just genuinely rock with me. So it really means a lot. Like this really feels genuine.
Right. So from your perspective, how important is it for artists to tap in with platforms like this? Because I've seen you on some other shows and all that. How important is that to moving your career and your path forward?
Well, this is also, an art form where you can also review it as, something that like a picture in the art form. Like everybody ain't gonna like it. This is your opportunity to see where, people can get to hear you that may not never know you or not never get the opportunity to come across your music and your sound and what you bring to the culture. So take the opportunity if they're giving it to you. Some of these platforms, they only want money. They only in here to be paid. They don't
Right.
even hear your music. They don't even know or care whether or not you dope. You could be
Right.
talking about doodle on a stick. If you got
Right.
a beat and you pay for it, you got a slot.
Right.
But when you on platforms that really listen and listen to the music, you that matters, because the real will stand, and those that are just here for monetary and just for other things than what is meant to be here for, which is the people. Give it to the people. So you got to spread your wings and see what happens.
Okay. So let's talk about the new project, BGM2. What does that
Mhm.
title mean?
Bad guy music too. So I
Okay.
did a I did a whole project prior to, just called Bad Guy Music, fully produced by myself. Amazing features on there. I could run it down the list. I think I could go from first version. I had Street the Villains, Emerge the MC. Black Silk, it's hip hop, my brother Mike Stezo, and it just morphed into me being able to see that as songs that I could have added to make the project I feel a little bit more intense. And so instead of doing the typical just a deluxe version, I'ma just do a part two. Just,
Okay.
finding ways to uh have it connected but stand alone as well. So it's more a continuation of the first version. Part two, I have some brother from Detroit, my guy, 5'4" every day. Salute to him.
Salute.
My man Gerard Avell, Milwaukee and Chicago, stand up, salute. I got my brother Mr. Ripley, salute to him. My brother Fly G, DMV, salute. My brother, my homie J Hustle from the Rock, salute. Just having the opportunity and just being able to work with other artists and just present things in my way as an executive producer. It's something that I always wanted to do. So instead of just having wish sandwiches, make them reality, get up in the kitchen and cook it up. You know what I mean? So I think it's just been it's not only a challenge, but a privilege as well to be able to do it, take this shit seriously and just manifest something dope, man, that people could take in. I really love it. The feedback that I got has been really solid. And just working with people from all over the country. I also got stuff going on with, artists and producers from all over the world. So,
Right.
just realizing, hip hop is really still alive. Like, and you don't have to be a businessman, quote unquote. You know what I mean? You can just
Right.
be talented, be focused, find out how you can protect yourself legally, represent your art in the proper way professionally so that you will be taken serious when it's time for, professional things to be in play and, just be dope and just, be contributing and just stay in your lane.
So what makes this project different from your previous work?
Well, outside of just being a little more confident as well as a producer, I think I would say maybe about 5 to 6 years I've been producing. So and I think what I've been learning that after I maybe put out a project, after you put it out, you kind of get to self-critique it and maybe say how you could have made it better, what you could have added or taken out, and so it's about self-critiquing. And so every time I always think about how can I make the next project better? How can I
Mhm.
make the next entry as entertaining or if not better?
Right. So do you have a favorite track on that project right now?
Okay. I pick one off the rip. I'll go with Bad Guy. Primarily with that song, it was one of those joints that I wanted to add to the format. I was just like, you know what, this sounds like this goes perfectly with the project. So I made the beat on the spot, got the lyrics down on the spot, recorded it on the spot, and I also kind of got a video blog on YouTube about me making the beat. So check that out for those that tap in with what I'm doing. Yeah, so it just felt really organic. It felt great to be able to think of an idea to add to the equation and connect it. Boom. You know what? I can actually manifest this and bring this to life. So that's all that mattered to me was like, okay, now I can really do it. So I would say the Bad Guy track, I think the bars, the structure, and all that will speak for itself. The beat is weird, but fire. That's probably my standout one. If I had to pick one, I'll say
Right.
that.